Hey everyone, today I'm going to be going over all my Rifftrax DVDs. I've got a lot of them, so let's start off from the very beginning. Here we got Rifftrax Night of the Living Dead. Let's see, and oh, it's got everybody. Okay, there's another version of Night of the Living Dead that only has Mike and no one else. And this is one of the rare ones that actually has like a little insert inside. Got a list of some digital downloads you can get. Coupon probably doesn't work anymore. So yeah, Night of the Living Dead. This is a weird one because it was so early on in Rifftrax. I don't know, sometimes it feels like they're just doing like an actual commentary with like a few jokes thrown in. It's not their best, but it's entertaining enough, I guess. Especially if you're really familiar with Night of the Living Dead, this is a fun little alternative way to watch it. So next up here is the Three Stooges in Swing Parade. Not very good. The Three Stooges are barely in this movie. I'm surprised they were able to get two images of them. Yeah, this is a awful movie. Good for riff tracks, not so much a fun Three Stooges movie. Oh, and it's another one with an insert inside with Mike as Harry Potter down there. Got another coupon code, which is probably expired by now. Little Shop of Horrors, the original Little Shop of Horrors. This is a really fun little movie. I really like the movie just on its own, so having a Rifftrax version of it is pretty cool. Interesting thing, they have like the actual DVD cover that promotes Jack Nicholson on the cover. And we got Carnival of Souls. This is one of my favorite ones. This is really cool. I remember seeing Carnival of Souls on a 50 movie collection. It was a pretty interesting watch. Missile to the Moon. This one's, I remember this one being pretty dull. Not a whole lot to this one, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe it's better than I remember. I haven't watched this one a whole lot. Next up, Planet of the Dinosaurs. This is interesting because I used to have this movie on tape. I saw it a couple of times, and so it was really cool to have this because it was a pretty bad movie. So it was nice to have a movie that I was like a little familiar with, get riffed on. So that was cool. And next up, Voodoo Man. This is an interesting one because apparently this was a lost movie until they found it, and like this is the normal release of it, the Rifftrax version. It's not a very good movie. It's a lot of nothing going on, but it's good for Rifftrax, I guess. Maniac. This is a weird one because it's a very short movie. It's funny, I guess. Nothing too amazing on it, but it's fine, I guess. First live show, Plan 9 from Outer Space, in color. Yeah, the color version of Plan 9 I'm not a big fan of, but it's fine for something like this. Let's see. Okay, this is one of the ones, the really early live shows where they had some, like, musical performances. They had, like, way more stuff than just, like, the riff on the movie. Oh, and also the Lotex Kayanka, animation, I think. Oh, wait, no, just shorts? Okay. Okay, whatever. I kind of like these older ones where they had a lot of different, they had, like, variety of stuff that they did. Now it's kind of just, they'll do maybe a short and then the movie, and that's about it. There might be a little musical thing at the end. But yeah, I kind of like the old ones, how there was a big variety of stuff, but apparently that didn't go over so well, so they cut back on it. Then right here, Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny. Includes hilarious bonus short, Santa's Punchin' Judy. Freaking love that. Love Ice Cream Bunny. This is really, really cool. Let's see, this is the version with Thumbelina in it. Yep, Thumbelina. There we got big face and Ice Cream Bunny there. Really fun movie. I can see why that one took off and got popular. And then here we got Reefer Madness, another live show. Let's see, and this one, let's see, taking a look at what do we have. Shorts. Oh, and this is At Your Fingertips Grasses, and my camera thing is shaking around for some reason. And, is this the one with the Lotex Kayanka animations? Because I really liked those. Anyway, the riff on the movie itself is okay. Oh, and I think Reefer Madness is another one of those movies that Mike by himself did a riff on. Like before Rifftrax started. And next up, another live show, House on Haunted Hill. I like the movie okay. Um, this has some decent stuff in there. Yeah, some of the performances in the live shows weren't amazing, but I do just like that they went for it and had a variety of stuff going on. The Galaxy Invader. This is a dumb little sci-fi movie. Not a whole lot to it. It's mostly these hicks running around in the woods. An alien pops up once in a while. The riff is pretty funny. Moving on, another live show. Here we got Jack the Giant Killer. This was really, really fun, because this movie I actually kind of enjoy. It's got some cool effects. It's a fun little fantasy flick. This is one of the more rare Rifftrax DVDs. I got super lucky and found it at a flea market really cheap, so that was cool. So, let's see, live show, behind the scenes and trivia live shows. I think this is one of the first ones where they started winding down what went on in the live show, so it's like a short, and then the movie, not a whole lot of, like, extra performances or guest stars or anything going on, it's just them, and, like, that works too. Here's another rare one. No idea why it's rare. I was looking all over for this one, because I had a list of all the DVDs, I was looking for them, and then I got this, and I was like, okay, or I got to this one, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I went to Amazon, it was like 50 bucks. I went to eBay, they didn't have any copies. When one did show up, it was like $80, and then someone bought it. And I was like, why? Anyway, eventually I found it cheap. It was only 20 bucks on eBay, so I picked it up, watched it. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing that, like, really stands out about it. It's not super funny. There's nothing special on here, but for whatever reason, I guess this one went out of print. Like, maybe the movie was copyrighted and they weren't actually allowed to distribute it for too long. Yeah, I really don't know why this one, of all Rifftrax DVDs, got so rare and expensive. Very strange. And here we got The Magic Christmas Tree. I really like this one. It includes bonus short. There's a couple of shorts in here and, like, weird little, like, bonuses in this. This is definitely one of my favorites. Magic Christmas Tree is such a bizarre thing, and their riffs are really, really funny, and I really like the shorts that they have. There's a couple of animated shorts that are really good. And then Santa's Village of Madness, which also includes bonus shorts. This is a really fun one, too. Let's see. Oh, this is a follow-up to, what was it? That Mexican Santa Claus movie with Merlin going which I did that come from this? Yeah, there's that scene where Merlin goes da 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 da. And then let's see, next up, Ghost House. This was, I think, my second Rifftrax DVD that I found, and lucky me because I guess this one's getting kind of rare now. See, this is a more recent movie than they usually do. It's like a 70s, 80s movie, it looks like, about this evil clown doll that possesses this girl and she starts killing things. Not a very good movie, but it works for Rifftrax. And then here we got Manos, The Hands of Fate, the live show. Another, like, one of my favorites of the live shows. This is really, really cool. Oh, and the box is broken. That's nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a never-before-seen outtakes with commentary. That was one of the really cool things on here. Let's see, and then let's move all this stuff forward. Next up, The Guy from Harlem. It's okay. Wasn't super big into this one. It's okay. I don't know, when the movie isn't very, like, it's not bad in a funny way or interesting way, the riff just isn't really as funny. Like, it's still funny, but whatever. Moving on to Birdemic. This is another rare one for some reason. Apparently somebody, like, wanted to retain the rights to Birdemic, so this was a limited release or something. It's weird, because up until just a few years ago, this was pretty easy to find. I was seeing it floating around on eBay for like 15 to 20 bucks, and then all of a sudden, it disappeared, came back 80 bucks, and I was really confused, and oh, it's actually in my DVD player right now. But anyway, yeah, not particularly amazing or anything. There are some funny bits. There's one bit that I like where, the guy in the movie keeps mispronouncing, or he's like slurs solar power. Solar power, solar power. He's trying to say solar power, but he's so mush-mouthed that it comes out solar power. And there's some bits about that that are pretty funny. So next up, Santa Claus Live. I guess the live show. If you're gonna watch this, the live show is the way to go. Yeah, it's a very silly, dumb movie that really, really, really drags. One of the problems with these old Christmas movies is they drag like crazy, but luckily the Rifftrax guys are there to make it bearable. Next up, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, which I just watched because it was Christmas a while ago. Nothing. I don't know why I'm opening these. There's nothing usually special on the inside. But yeah, there's some fun stuff in here. I really like the live shows. I really wish more of the live shows could get put on DVD, because they're usually pretty funny. Time Chasers. Yeah, bad movie. I think this was a movie from the old Mystery Science Theater days, I believe. Oh yeah, now I remember it was. There's that Castleton shirt. Anyway, it's an okay movie. Or, like, it's not a good movie, but it's good for them to riff on. Moving on to Space Mutiny. This one was a classic Mystery Science Theater one that they're redoing on Rifftrax here. It was fun. I liked it okay. I think this movie had the guy that played Carl Zichter in VR Troopers. Octoman. This was a dumb, fun little movie. I actually kind of like this movie, which makes it a bit more enjoyable for them to riff on. I like that the DVD little holder is right in its mouth. That's perfect. Next up, Star Raiders. This was a bizarre one. I'd never heard of this movie. I thought it was like an older sci-fi movie or something, but it turns out it's really, really recent. Like, I don't know if it was made just for, like, Rifftrax, because, like, for a super recent movie, it is really awful. Nothing is good in this movie. This is a horribly paced, just awful effects, awful acting, just everything's bad. It's so bizarre that a movie like this could get made now. It reminds me of, like, Wak Hollywood movies from Africa, where they're, like, shooting things on their phone, and they just don't really know how, like, practically to make a movie, except it's made with, like, actual actors. This guy was in Starship Troopers or something, and there's other, like, some people who should know what they're doing, but nope. Oh, and then there's also the short Values Telling the Truth. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that now. The boy's throwing a rock at a towel. That was weird. So next up, Hobgoblins. This was one they did on the old Mystery Science Theater show, and it was a pretty fun episode. This is a pretty fun new take on the movie. Nothing special inside. Yeah, it's fun. And then Amityville, The Evil Escapes. Yeah, Amityville 4, I think. The one with the evil lamp. There are so many weird Amityville movies. I was quite surprised to find out that this particular Amityville movie wasn't even, like, the silliest one. There's an Amityville movie about sharks. There's one about Amityville in space. There's an Amityville movie about sharks in space, I think. And it's all because the name Amityville isn't a copyrightable name. It's the name of an actual place, so anybody can make their own Amityville movie. So anyway, it's a fun little riff, I guess. And so that's all, like, the standard Rifftrax movie riffs. Let's move those out of the way here. Okay, now they're all out of the way. Let's move on to the other stuff that I have. First up, there's a couple more movies. Here's The Incredible Two-Headed Transplant. This is, like, just the standard release of this movie, and it happens to include the Rifftrax commentary as a bonus feature. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Yep. Kino Lorber. Oh, and also, I don't know if you can tell, but the cover is badly, like, warped from water damaged. I happened to find this at a flea market, dirt cheap. I think this was the same time I found that Jack the Giant Killer DVD. But the disc inside is in perfect shape. It's just the outside got wet at some point. Okay, now this is a weird one. I'm pretty sure this is a bootleg, but it's a bizarre bootleg. It's a collection of riff tracks of the first 6 Harry Potter movies. Yeah, only the first 6. I don't know why only the first 6. And also, there's a UK rating symbol, and then somebody wrote 3 over disc 3. I don't understand anything about this set. For some reason, they try to present it like it's an official set for some reason. Oh, and also, even though there's like on the discs the UK rating logo, that little triangle there, UK, and then there's a picture of the USA. UK in the USA. I don't know what that is. And then on the back, it says, let's see, Region 1. That's, I think these are bootlegs, so they should be Region 0. Let's see, is there NTSC? Yeah, I don't get it. And then there's like another UK rating there. I really don't know what is going on with this DVD. It is really bizarre. Design and layout property of RTV Studios. So anyway, it's pretty standard. It's only the riffs, not the actual movies. Like, I mean, the footage is there, but the footage is awful. It's like bootleg VHS rips for some reason with the Rifftrax commentary put over it. And oddly, Goblet of Fire is weird because part of the movie is cut out. I don't know if maybe there were just sections where they weren't riffing the movie, so they cut those out, but there's other parts where they're silent for a while, and those are left in, so I don't know what's going on with this. This is a bizarre DVD. I don't know if this was like a promo or something, maybe? Or like a Comic-Con thing? No idea. Also weird that it only goes up to Half-Blood Prince. Why not just toss the rest on there? Like, what's stopping them? What, could you not get the rights for your bootleg? So yeah, I don't know what is going on with this one. This is absolutely bizarre. I don't know where it came from, why it was made, why any of the choices made with it were made. I got it off eBay. It was like 10 bucks on eBay, up for bid. I bid on it. No one else bid on it. So I got Rifftrax Harry Potter in not very good quality. Anyway, the riffs are funny. Moving on to the Rifftrax Shorts DVDs. Let's see, right up, we got the first one, the Best of Rifftrax Shorts Volume 1, which includes that weird CGI thing where they watch Shake Hands with Danger. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, nothing special inside. And then next up, the Best of Rifftrax Shorts Volume 2. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to talk about some of the shorts that are on this. Oh yeah, the list on the back don't go in order. Not really anything too special to talk about on these. Let's see. Oh, One Got Fat. Freaking love that one. That's the one with a bunch of kids in Planet of the Apes makeup, riding bikes and getting brutally, like, murdered. Yes, really. Ooh, Coffee House Rendezvous. Love that one. Okay, not really anything too special there. But I really like a couple of those. Then we got Rifftrax Shorts, Shorts-tacular Shortstravaganza. I think they went a little nuts with the title on that one. So, let's see. If Mirrors Could Speak is a weird one. Kitty Cleans Up is weird. Cooking Terms. Oh, Playing Together is a good one. I like that one. Anyway, for some reason, this particular Shorts DVD is, I think, out of print. A lot of the other ones are pretty easy to find. Like, if you look around eBay, you can find most of them for like 10 to 20 bucks. But this one, for some reason, I could not find. There was a copy on Amazon that was like 50, so I just waited and waited on eBay. Eventually, this one came up. It was like, I don't know, 15 bucks or something. I bought it, and it's fine. I don't know why this one's harder to find than the others. Really weird. Next up, Wide World of Shorts, which I think this was the first Rifftrax DVD that I ever bought. Oh wait, nope, this is not the first one I ever bought. Anyway, there's a couple of good ones. The carnivorous plants one is good. Shorts a poppin', the next one. Let's see. Ooh, Tommy Tucker's a good one. The Bill of Rights in action. Moose Baby is frickin' hilarious. Love Moose Baby. Oh, this is it. This is the first one that I got. Rifftrax Plays With Their Shorts. I remember this weird cover with them with the big heads. Unfortunately, this is one of the lesser ones. These aren't super funny or anything. Yeah, these aren't really as good as some of the shorts on the other DVDs. The other DVDs are way better selection. So next up is Shortstoberfest. And what do we got on here? Call It Free. Love that one. Lost Scent with a baby skunk. That one's awesome. Yeah, and the other ones are okay. Like, there's none that I dislike or anything. They're all pretty funny. Order in the Shorts? Okay. So this one has, let's see. Oh, American Thrift. That's a good one. Mr. Moto with the monkey. That one's really funny. And these are okay. These are all pretty decent. Then we got a live shorts, Christmas Shorts Extravaganza. With special guest Weird Al. Oh yeah, this is one of the ones where they had like some performances and stuff. And then there's these, what was this? That pork short with these singing guys. Love that one. That one's funny. Old Time Shorts Roundup. What do we got here? Reading. Who needs it? I like that one. Let's see. Oh, Individual Differences is a funny one. Seven Little Ducks. That one's awesome. Oh yeah, these are all pretty good ones. This is a strong DVD. I like this one. Next up, Shorts to Go. And on the back we got Seatbelt. Oh, I love that one. A bunch of people, a bunch of Karens talking about how they don't want to wear seatbelts because really dumb reasons. It's actually very relevant. Oh, Williams Doll. I love this one. It's not up on YouTube. I actually did a video. I found the book that Williams Doll, the short, is based off of. I'll leave that in the description because it's really interesting to see the book that this short was based off of. It has a really fascinating history, surprisingly. So next up is handcrafted artisanal shorts. And the shorts we got: At Your Fingertips Grasses, Paper and I, Boxes, Red Hen. Oh, a good example with the eggs, the stop-motion short with the eggs. That one's freaking awesome. And then the turkeys, calendar, Tooth Truth with Harv and Marv. That's the type of thing I used to see in elementary school all the time. I think they did another Harv and Marv short, but it's only available on their website. Wish I'd put out more DVDs of shorts, because these are freaking hilarious. This is another one of the strong ones. If you're looking for Rifftrax shorts on DVDs, definitely pick this one up, because this is amazing. I love it. Shorts to Astonish. This one, I think, yeah, this is one of the first ones that has these two, Cole Stratton and Janet Varney. I don't know what they're from exactly. Let's see. Alone at Home, Cops, Who Needs Them, Library World. Parts of Speech I like. I think that one was on a previous DVD, too. Oh, and there's that short with the pork guys. And then, yeah, then these three are all with the other people. I've seen them a few times. They're okay. I don't know. I just don't really find them as funny as Bill, Mike, and Kevin, but they're okay. It's something to watch once in a while, but they're not really something like, if I'm like drawing or something and I want to watch something in the background, I'll put this on. And yeah, I'll watch them too because they're part of the DVD, but they're not the type of thing I'd search out on my own. So anyway, may the shorts be with you. Let's see, what's on this one? Eggs to Market. I love that one. What is Nothing? Discover the Dictionary. Feeling Alone. Those are all really good ones. Oh, Creeps Machine. Freaking love that one. Oh, and the Making Sense with Sentences. That's another really, really good one. So yeah, this is definitely a strong one. Recommend this one. Shorts Assemble. And what do we got on this one? Corky the Crow. Clean Club. Storytelling. Oh, Toy Maker. I like Toy Maker is one of the odd ones that's actually a pretty decent short on its own. Like, even if it didn't have the riff over it, it'd be pretty decent. The rest are silly, though. So there goes that one. And next up, another live one, Summer Shorts Beach Party, with a whole bunch of other people guest starring. I remember this one being pretty fun. Don't remember anything in particular, like, super special about it, but it was fun. The Walking Shorts. Okay. I like the covers that they would do for these. These must have been pretty fun to put together. Okay, shorts on this one. A Case of Spring Fever with Coy Lee. That's awesome. Let's see. Cylinders, Flying Saucer, Basic Job Skills, Puppets. Oh, that, When Should Grown-Ups Stop Fighting? That one's pretty funny. This is Hormel and Don't Be a Bloody Idiot. Those are some of my favorites. Love those. And that's it for Rifftrax stuff, like the standard stuff. So, moving on to some related things. Here we got The Film Crew. Before Rifftrax and after Mystery Science Theater, they did this show, The Film Crew. Or it was a DVD show. It was put out by Shout Factory, I think. So these are decent. Very similar to Rifftrax, although, like, the neat thing with these is they would have little host segments in between, similar to Mystery Science Theater, only instead of a guy with robots, it's just the three guys sitting around and, yeah, doing skits based on the movies. Wild Women of Wongo. Oh, Hollywood After Dark with, crap, who was the woman in here? Rue McClanahan, okay. Not a very good movie, but it's a funny riff. Wild Woman of Wongo. Very funny movie. And I like the one screaming woman on the spine there. That's awesome. This is a very dumb movie, but the riff is extremely funny. The Giant of Marathon, not a particularly impressive movie. It's one of these sword and sandal garbage movies. Oh, there's a commercial for their Shout Factory stuff. The riff is decent, but the movie is, like, really dull, and that kind of hurts. Yeah. The sword and sandal movies aren't always the best things to do riffs on. And next up, Killers from Space with these bug-eyed alien guys with the bushy eyebrows. I love the look of the aliens. The movie is a pretty dull movie, but the riff spices it up quite a bit. And next up, another Film Crew related thing. This is a bootleg DVD set, or a custom set, or whatever you want to call it, of some Stars Channel promos they did. Oh, and it's in a bag because the box broke. Oh, and it actually has a cover, like a really nice cover, that matches up with the Mystery Science Theater DVDs, even though this isn't Mystery Science Theater. And last up, Cinematic Titanic, which I don't think has Mike Nelson or, let's see. Okay, yeah, this is Mystery Science Theater's crew, but, I mean, the Mystery Science Theater crew who wasn't in not in Rifftrax, I guess. But, yeah, I'll throw this in anyway, because what else am I going to talk about? Cinematic Titanic. This is a really nice DVD set. Got all the Cinematic Titanic riffs. Let's see, this was similar to Mystery Science Theater as well, where they had these people watching a movie and their silhouettes in front, although this time they have a whole mess of people talking over the movie. And we got some of my favorites, Trace Beaulieu and Frank Conniff, love them. Let's see, Mary Jo Pehl is funny. J. Elvis Weinstein, he's really funny too. Joel Hodgson is my favorite host of Mystery Science Theater, so yeah, this was a really cool thing to find. Really happy to own that. And that's all my Rifftrax and some related stuff. I actually do have one more Rifftrax thing. It's a Blu-ray. Oh, and I also have some custom Rifftrax, but I'm not going to bother going over them in this, because this is going pretty long as it is, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed this. See ya.